Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. It's been a while since I did a video. In fact, I have a couple of videos, I just haven't posted them or edited them. Sorry. But this is going to be, I think, my first video in a long time, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm RLQ.Rosie on Instagram. That's probably where you find me, where you found me. I can't talk, obviously. It's been a while, a little out of practice. But I am going to basically give you a mini update on kind of what's been keeping me from mostly recording, and then also go over a couple new things, which the Northern Lights palette and the Aurora palette, which is something that was sent to me from a small Instagrammer. It's an indie brand. You guys know how I am about indie brands. So I'm really excited to kind of like play with these on camera for you guys because I feel like they put together a really good look. This is a new lip from Jeffree Star. This is a top shelf. So I think that's it as far as like my intro. Sorry guys, I know it's a weird intro, but I'm going to go ahead and just get into the getting ready with me portion, and then I'll see you at the end. Okay, so a long time no see. I've got a lot going on. I'm going to be using the Jelly Wings palette, which I talked about on my stories a while ago. Maybe not a while ago. It depends on when this video goes up, because I have videos that I never edited that. Maybe will still go up. But I think this palette is so freaking pretty. Look at this. It's from an indie brand. She is indie. I don't know what I want to do, but this red is calling my name. So we're going to go into that first. Like, this is as pigmented as you're kidding from the James Charles palette, which is exactly why I say I like this palette more. No offense to James Charles. I just love glitter, and this palette has glitter. So a little bit, what the hell's wrong with that brush? So a little bit of a life update. Okay, just when I thought, oh my god. Just when I thought like my life would be back together again. Those of you who follow my like Snapchat and Instagram stories, I mentioned like I'm no longer commuting for work, which is a huge deal for me because it was 45 minutes to and from, and it does catch up to you. And I think I was at that breaking point. Like, I felt like my work's performance was slacking. I felt like my fitness was still really good, but at the same time, it's kind of like one of those things where I sacrificed one thing for the other. And at that point, I was sacrificing this, like my YouTube and my Instagram. Like, I don't know if you noticed, I'm not posting as much as I used to. And, you know, that kind of bothers me. I've been really fortunate and, like, very, I guess you would say, grateful that you guys have been still like very active on my page when I do post, because I see horror stories of people who don't post for a while and then they start posting and they just lose followers like crazy. I've been on the fortunate end of people actually following me, so I'm gaining followers when I post. And you know, I'm saying this now, if my luck I'm start losing, which is fine, because you know, it's kind of how the Instagram game goes. It's so obnoxious, like truly, truly obnoxious. But so that was a huge bonus in my life. But the week after we moved to our new location, which is literally 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, like 5 minutes from where I live. And the week that was going on, I woke up, this is going to sound really gross, I woke up with pain in the back of my gum area, like really, really back there. And to be honest, I thought it was a canker sore. I thought, you know, I had one too many hot Cheetos, one too many, you know, carne asadas that weekend, and it just was too much salt and like all of that, and it just got to me. So like, whatever, and I started just gargling salt water. And the next day, the pain persisted, which was really weird. I was like, that's kind of a really painful canker sore. Very unusual. But I didn't really think anything else. I thought in the back of my mind, it's like very possible, like really rare, that it could also be my wisdom tooth. I knew they were coming in, but you know, I had just been in there last month. I don't know if you guys followed me on that situation, but something similar had happened. I'd woken up with a swollen face, no symptoms whatsoever, like no pain, no anything. And I went to the dentist to see if it was my wisdom tooth then, or you know, anything, because I'd cracked a tooth also, and it wasn't. So I I kept an eye on it, and I, again, was focusing on it being a canker sore, which it obviously wasn't. And the next day, I woke up thinking it's going to go away, and my face was just huge. I mean, I think I have photos of it, and really embarrassing photos. So this here was completely swollen. Like, that's my normal side, and I felt like the swelling was just kind of like making my other side bigger. Like, I feel like you're kind of like Rosie, your face is chubby either way. I'll explain that later. But that's kind of what I was dealing with. It was super, I don't want to say traumatic, but I'm a very self-conscious person. Like, I have a lot of insecurities, as I mentioned in my stories. I am a Gemini, so my insecurities kind of like control me. Like, I'm a very confident but a very insecure person. Again, very contradicting, but that is the sign of the Gemini. That's like the epitome of what we are. We're very conflicting. There are two of us. We don't know what the hell we are, okay? So, I had a swollen face, very traumatic. I dealt with it very well. It was painful, and everything I looked up was like, your wisdoms. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I was just there last month. Like, they couldn't have pushed through that much in a month. But, you know, lo and behold, I scheduled a dentist appointment, and I went in the very next day, and I scheduled it for the next day thinking, okay, if it goes down, which I in my head, I thought it was going to go down, because they had also told me last month that it could be a salivatory gland, like where your saliva. Anyways, I thought maybe that was it. They told me it would go down, but of course they did say there would be no pain, and there was pain with this one. So it was a little bit confusing whether or not it was, but I thought, you know what, hell, let's give it a shot. Maybe that's what's going on. Wake up the next morning and it could be different. So I think I need to use my fingers, but I'm going to try this with, actually, let's try with the brush first. And I'm going to dab that. Oh my god. I don't want to put it towards the bottom because I want to use a liner. Anyways, so I was hoping, I told myself, I'm going to go to bed. I wasn't sleeping. Mind you, I was getting like ridiculous sleep. I was waking up 2 o'clock in the morning just like in pain, and obviously we don't have pain in here. The strongest I have is like ibuprofen 200, which was doing nothing for me at that point. And I like I said, I told myself if the pain was gone in the morning, then I just wouldn't worry about it. I'd cancel my doctor's appointment or my dentist appointment, and I would go about my day. The next morning, it was worse. It was like sore. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. And I went to the dentist. They were like, yeah, I can get you in first thing in the morning. I went in right before work, and they go in and they look at it, and he's like, that tooth has got to go. Okay, I mean, I'm very old. You know, I don't like to discuss my age, but I'm very old, and I was not expecting to have my wisdom teeth taken out. This palette is amazing, by the way. Sorry. I was not expecting to have my wisdom teeth taken out, let alone to kick off January 2019. So we schedule it for the following week. He gives me medication to like, deal with the pain and the inflammation, like antibiotics, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure made me gain weight. Not too bad, but I'm like, I am one of those people, one of those weird people that really love my dentist. So, I mean, I didn't really have a problem with that. It's just the recovery from what I've been told, just the pain, and I don't like recovering. I don't like being down for the count, if you know what I mean, like just not having anything to do. So that was my biggest concern with all this going on, especially with all the changes at work. And I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God. And I think that was really stressing me out. I wasn't recording, and with the lunar eclipse coming on, you guys know I'm super into all that. It just was really kind of a rough week. It's been a rough month, I guess you'd say. It's been a good month, but it's been a rough month. That sounds so very contradicting. Again, the Gemini in me. I'm going to use a smaller brush just so I can get closer to this, because I still want that to look like a liner. So the appointment comes, and I'm in there talking to the dental assistant. I freaking love her. She's been like, seriously my dental assistant for, I mean, I've been going to the same dentist after I graduated, moved up here. I've been going to the same dentist since then. So I mean, we're talking a lot of years. So I mean, I love the staff. I love my dentist. I trust my dentist. I trust like it's just great. You know, shout out to Sean Matthews. That's my dentist. They go in there and they numb me up because I told them I didn't want local anesthesia. I was worried they were gonna have to do that because I just don't like the thought of being not in control of my body, like waking up and not knowing what I'm doing. I just like see those videos and they're funny, but in my mind I would never want to be in that position. I don't like the thought of just, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of was kind of my main concern, aside from being down and not being able to do anything. They go in there and numb me up. They just use straight up, like, I don't even know what they use, but they numb me up, and I'm in there waiting, talking to the assistant. And she like made the whole thing so stress, like, less. And he comes in and does like a second dose of like numbing me up, and he goes in there and he's like, you're gonna feel pressure, you know. And I thought he was putting in a clamp or something. I really had no idea what he was doing in there. And then he tells me, now are you ready for the pain? I'm like, well, not really. Obviously my mouth's full. I'm like mumbling this. I'm like, well, not really, but go for it. And he holds up my tooth. I'm like, what the hell? What just happened? Like, I was not expecting him to have already done it because, like I said, he walked in and I thought he was just doing like another shot and then was like adjusting like to prepare, because my wisdom was way the hell back there. Like, even he was like, that is way back there. And I'm telling you, like, I would point up here and my coworkers would be like, why are you pointing to your cheek? Like, your teeth are back here. I'm like, dude, my tooth is like way the hell up there. Like, it's like I can feel it in my cheek. And the whole experience was insanely easy, painless, and I was just super like glad I did it when I did it. It only hurt. It didn't actually hurt like I expected, because like I said, I've heard all these horror stories of people getting their wisdoms taken out, and maybe it's because I only had one done, and that's like rare is what some people say. They're like, why are you only getting one done? It's like, because I only want one done. I only need one done right now. I'll probably eventually get them all taken out, but they came in super late. Like, everyone gets them when they're like super young. Mine didn't come in until I was super old. So this blended really pretty. I just have to clean this up a little bit more, but I don't want it to like blend under my eye as well. So I don't want to go in yet until I can like kind of see where it's going to carry into. And for that, I'm going to go into this one and the black. But anyways, so I mean, it was super easy, super painless. Once like the numbness wore off, I did feel a pain, so that was the only downside. But the second day, I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting a lot more swollen. I'm a little bit swollen, not a lot, considering, you know, I just had a tooth taken out. But I'm not allowed to run quite yet. They said no heavy exercising until like 48 hours. So that's where I'm at this point. I'm at like hour 40 something and I'm just dying to go for a run. I did try and work out the first day, but I could tell like it just wasn't. So I just walked the entire time, which I needed to do. Yesterday I rested a lot, and today here I am recording, and I hope this video goes up like super soon so you guys can like hear what's been going on and like understand. This palette though, I'm loving. I want to do something kind of right here. Maybe take a shimmer. I think this is a shimmer shade. Look how pretty that is. That is a shimmer shade. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and highlight the brow bone and the inner corner. A lot of my looks recently have not had inner corner anything, which is really weird. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye off camera really quick and fix it up a little bit to like my liking, and I'll be right back. I'm really hoping this is one of those looks that like ties itself together, because I'm not I like the quality of the eyeshadows, but I'm not sure how I feel about like the look itself. I feel like I did something super similar. Like I have a safe look. I have safe range of shades. Yeah, I'm still doing this. I'm still almost out. I still have yet to buy any. I haven't bought makeup since, oh my god, I don't even know. Like, the last time I bought for myself was, I think, the Juno sponges. Like, I've been really good about not buying makeup. So, I've been doing this new thing, which is so weird. I don't know if it's weird or not, but I've been putting on my, like, foundation and then setting, like, before I even blend it in. Don't ask. It's just something I've been doing. Seems to be working because I've been getting a lot of compliments on my makeup and skin lately. So that's the only difference aside from adding the collagen peptide, which I freaking love. I kind of, like I said, I mentioned it in my last video, which never made it to YouTube, has yet to see the light of day. The actual getting ready with me was on Instagram, but... Okay, so I've already set my face again. I'm going to go into the Northern Lights palette from Jeffree Star. This is like the new Supreme Frost palette. I suck at opening these things. I'm so sorry. But this is what it looks like. I'm going to go into Anchorage first. This is just a plain old eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to apply that. That's really pretty. That is way too pretty, actually. Okay, so I'm going to use one of the shadows I use on my lids for a blush from this palette, which is this one here. I'm really into, like, corally shade blushes, and this shade just screamed out to me, so I figured I may as well use it as blush as well. I kind of have no idea what I'm going to do for my lips. I feel like I don't want to do anything too bold, but I'm going to go into this bundle again, and I think I'm going to use Top Shelf again. I feel like Top Shelf is such a freaking pretty shade. Like, I need this in full size already. I did my last video and I used it. It's just like the most perfect brown for my skin tone. Okay, so for lashes, I'm really excited. I was sent a box from Ooh La La Lash. This is a subscription box, which I'm thrilled for because you guys know I love lashes, and they send you a bunch of lashes and like goodies. This one came with 4 lashes. These 2 and these 2 here, a highlighting, like mini highlighting palette, and then there's actually an eyelash applicator, which I misplaced somewhere. So I'm gonna go into these lashes here. These are from Ruby May. I'm gonna trim them up really quick because they are a little bit long, and I will be right back. And we are back. So that was it. It was a super easy look. I feel like it's almost a familiar look. So if you guys are like, Rosie, you've done this look before. I know. Probably. Let me just love myself for a little bit. I just hadn't washed my hair in a couple of days. So I needed to just do a video to at least use the waves once, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's kind of what's been it as far as like what's going on with my face. I'm really happy that everything's all taken care of. I just really insecure about it, and I did do that one video when I think it was like on day 3 of my antibiotics to like reduce the inflammation of like the wisdom itself. But now I feel like my face is somewhat back to normal. I think it's still a little big because I just had it removed, but it's not that bad. It's not like we're like, oh my god. It just looks like I have my chubby cheeks again, which I don't miss. I really don't miss. I do have another video which is kind of more of a life update overall, and kind of what I was originally going to post at the beginning of the year, but I didn't. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I am going to focus on a lot of getting ready with me's. I did ask in that particular video, which again I'll probably post, what more you guys want to see. I'm not going to delve into the whole drawing Monet on your face side of Instagram and YouTube, because I just feel like that's kind of more for entertainment and less useful. And I'm trying to be as useful as possible for you guys. Like, I just feel like if you're not learning from me, or at least like not even one tiny thing, then there's no purpose. For me, that's just how I feel, okay? It's just the Gemini in me, okay? But that's it. That's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Oh my gosh, I'm a hot mess right now. I'm so sorry. But if you don't like this video, please just walk away, pretend it did not happen. As for the rest of you guys, I will see you in the next video. But leave a comment below. It's been a while. Let me know, again, how everything's going. I feel like I'm missing out on so much in the YouTube world. Like, even my drama videos, I kind of been falling back on. I usually watch them at the gym, and I have been going to the gym, but I don't know. So yeah, update me. Let me know something that you think I don't know about down below. If there's any new makeup, because I feel like makeup's been so underwhelming. there's nothing that jumps out at me. I don't know what to talk about. So leave a comment down below what you want to see from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.